bet. They're like, well, it's only a little bit left of liquor. We got to take this last shot. We might not even see you no more, but we appreciate the hospitality and, you know, making sure we good, Take the drink. I drive home. I made it to my house. It's the last thing I remember, y'all.
Now, these are one of the videos that and I'm a little late on this one, y'all, but I figured that this is one of the videos that's actually important that everybody need to see. This man had his own club, literally in his own nightclub, and still would manage to get drugged and robbed by 2 females in his own club. And, you know, they made out with a couple jewelry, cash, and other stuff because, you know, he pretty much took the substance without him knowing, of course. But this just goes to show, no matter who you are, what you do, how careful you think you're being, you can still get caught at the end of the day. You never know who's around you. You never know who to trust. This is a situation where he's seen 2 females, but they was just pretty much, you know, at his club. He was trying to be very hospitable, make sure they was good. And at the end of the day, they came around and did the worst to him. So I want to get into this situation. Shout out to the Family TV. They broke it down. I didn't play the whole video, but I played just enough, you know, and started off where you get the gist of what's going on, and then we're going to hear from the club owner himself. If y'all know anything about Atlanta and the club scene, Dreams Atlanta is definitely a big club out there, and he was pretty much the owner, and he got caught, which is crazy. Imagine having your club and you sitting there trying to attend to everybody, make sure everybody good, and they ended up robbing and drugging you. That's crazy. But like I said, we're going to get into this. As y'all know, I'm going to leave the original link to the original video in the bio so y'all can check it out there. Or maybe I'll put it in the comments. I'll leave the link pinned there so y'all can check it out without the stops and everything. And enjoy the video. Shout out to the Family TV. Make sure you hit this thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Alright, let's get into the video.
1942 bottle seems to be what was left of the substance in that bottle from a shot that he had.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Ain't no 1942 in the world looking like that. Look how that bottle looked. They said this is what was left out of the bottle that he took the shot of. Look at this. Ain't no way in the world. That definitely had a substance in it, and I guess being that it was dark and he wasn't really paying much attention to it, because as he get deeper into the story, he says they poured the shot and they was fiending for him to take a shot as well. And I guess this is why.
Shot that he had drunken, and according to the doctor, he was definitely drugged. It seemed he had GHB in his system. Now, for those who don't know, GHB is a central nervous system depressant. It may also be called liquid X, G, or soap. GHB may be clear, odorless liquid, or a white powder. It could be added to a drink without a person knowing it. It can cause an overdose and death. Thank God that wasn't the case for him. But check.
Now, for y'all that don't know, GHB is also another alternative name for the date ape drug. And by ape, I think I know what I'm talking about. Replace it with an R. But that's the drug that they use to drug people, whether you're a female or male. This is why you got to be careful, especially when you in these clubs. I always tell women, if you go to the club, do not put your drink down. I don't care who it is. Do not put your drink down and leave and then come back and drink it. If you so much as make a mistake and leave your drink somewhere, consider it gone. That's it. You don't need it. No. Consider that drink gone. You don't need it. Go get a whole nother drink. Fellas, same for y'all. And ladies, y'all got to be even more careful, because you got some guys that get clever with it, and you can have your drink in your hand and they'll reach over and still put it in there without you noticing. You over there talking with your girlfriends whole time, somebody slipped something in your drink.
Just keep y'all in the loop. If you know me, y'all know that R&B Wednesdays is for the ladies, and I always make sure all the ladies have a good time. If I ever see women at my bar buying drinks by themselves with no man, I normally will offer them extra drinks or offer them discounts on food or free hookah. You know, I just like to make sure everybody's enjoying themselves.
That's a good gesture.
So last night,
as an owner,
I randomly ran into 2 females that was at the bar, and I saw them buying drinks. So I took some shots with them, and it was nothing too major. Wasn't trying to holler at them or anything like that. It's just I seen two young black women buying drinks on their own, so I added something onto what they had going on. So I go back to my section. I'm partying. I consistently walks around my club and texts on tables. This is just something that I do. I'm always making sure that my servers are taking care of the people that I brought into my establishment. So I walks around the club, make sure everybody's okay. While I'm going back through the bar, them young ladies still over there. I greet them again. You know, this time I join into conversation with them. You know, I ask them where they from. They say Carolina. You know, I asked what part, you know, because I lived in Carolina for a little bit. So we have small chats, and then I get my bartender to give us another round of shots. So we take the shots. Boom, I leave. I go back to my section. The end of the night comes. We all in there, me and my homeboys, some females, we all just talking loud. We saying we about to go to an after hour. So the young ladies are still in there too. So they ask me, they're like, hey, isn't that you right there? You know, we got the picture of me inside of the club. I'm like, yeah, that's me. Well, actually, I always tell people it ain't me, because my mom put that up there. So I'll be like, nah, it ain't.
See, that's bad. Because you know why? It makes you an easy target. Once they see your picture up there, they know who you are. All right, now you a target. Whether somebody trying to rob you, you know, forcefully, whether drug you, just like we seen here, or whatever it is. But they know that you are the owner of this club, so in their mind, you automatically got some type of money, right? You automatically got some type of money. You automatically, either we're going to follow you home, we're going to somehow get close to you or try to get close to you, right? Because your picture's on the wall.
It ain't me. So anyways, like, y'all going somewhere after us? I'm like, yeah, we're going to an after hours. So they're like, oh, can we go? I'm like, yeah, that's cool. So, all right, we're going to call our Uber. So I'm like, oh, well, we all about the mob down there. Y'all could just jump in with us. You know what I'm saying? We always does this. This is not nothing out the normal. This is just me being regular, kicking shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully.
So, boom, they jump in the car. We ride to the after hour. It's like 18 minutes away from the club. We get to after hour. We get some more bottles. We drinking. We partying. The girls is mad cool, yo. I ain't trying to holler at them. They ain't too much really trying to holler at me. You know, they dancing on each other, being girls. So it gets to around like 5:20, 5:30 a.m. So now I'm like, I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So I tell the girls, I'm like, hey, look, y'all gonna call an Uber, because we about to all get up out of here. So they're like, yeah, okay, bet. So when they call an Uber, the Uber like 20 minutes away. So I'm like, well, in like a couple minutes, it's going to drop down. So we wait like 8 more minutes. It ain't really dropped down too much. So at this time, it's like 5:30, 5:40 or something like that a.m. So I'm really burnt. Like, I'm drunk as hell, bro. Like, I'm like, nigga, if I stay here any longer, I'm not going to be able to drive home. My crib only like 8 minutes up the street. So I'm like, look, y'all can call an Uber from my building, because I'm not taking them in my building, because there's no need. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't pressed, because my building is so secure. You know, you can't get in, can't get on the elevator, you can't get in the building, you can't do nothing at my building. So I'm like, y'all can just ride me to the building and call an Uber from there. At least I'll be in my parking garage where I can goddamn go on upstairs, go to home. So we jump in the whip. So they like, take a shot. I'm like, nah, I don't want no more liquor. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm toasted. So it's a gas station on the corner. So I stop at the gas station and grab me a water and a Slim Jim. So, and a Sprite. I always do this. I always have a Sprite for the morning, because I be feeling mad sick and I don't like ginger ale. So I got stop at the store. So I go in the store, I get that. Boom, I get back in the car. So they're like, how far is the house from here? So I'm like, it's like 3 minutes up the street. They're like, all right, bet. They're like, well, it's only a little bit left of liquor. We got to take this last shot. We might not even see you no more, but we appreciate the hospitality and, you know, making sure we good. So
see, that was the finesse. He should have stuck with his gut, because that was the finesse.
Like, all right, whatever. Take the drink. I drive home. I made it to my house. It's the last thing I remember, y'all. I woke up at, I think, like 12:30 this afternoon. These girls done took both my Cubans. It's like 60K. Took 4 of my gold diamond rings, my pistol, and a couple thousand out of my pocket. I don't even remember what the fuck happened, yo.
See, he should have went with his gut. When his gut told him that he don't need no more to drink, I don't know what possessed him to take another shot, right? Whether it was peer pressure, 2 girls, and he said he didn't want to holler at them, and they was going home, so there's no need to take another shot. But he took another shot, and that shot was the fatal one, in which that's when he began, I guess, when he got drugged, and it's over.
But now, I came to the hospital, and they giving me IVs and all type of stuff to flush out my system from the drugs that was inside of me. I threw up a lot. I guess whatever it was eating the lining of my stomach, so a lot of blood came up with the throw up. Definitely doodle boy, definitely diarrhea, and just a real bad headache. So I say that to say I would never in a million years would have thought that would have happened to me, for real, like
In his own club.
never. And the drug that they gave me, if they would have gave me too much of it, I would have OD'd on it. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the part right there that I feel is important, right? Because when these girls or guys sit there and drug individuals, they don't understand the magnitude of the harm that they're causing. Thank God he didn't pass away or he didn't OD. But if they would have gave him just a little bit more, he could have OD'd. When, keep in mind, they wasn't trying to take his life. I'm sure they wasn't really trying to see him go, but they did it because they don't know no better. They don't know the certain dosage to give him to where he no. But thank God they gave him whatever amount they gave him to where he didn't OD. But when you think about it, think about how many people out there have drug people in order to just take something from them, but the person, the victim, end up dying. All because you didn't know no better, you drugged them, and your robbery case turns into now a homicide case. Whether you meant to do it or not, somebody isn't here all because all you wanted to do was drug and rob them.
I could have OD'd, and these girls are stupid. Just dumb because they stupid ass actually use their debit card in my club.
Yeah, I figured that.
They use their debit card in the club, so I have the transactions, and I'm able to pull your name and everything from the bank, all your information. Then y'all called an Uber to my club. We got you on surveillance getting out of the Uber, so I get the license plate from the car. Y'all also took an Uber from where we was at. They got cameras. So the detectives, the police got to get that information because I can't get that. But from my restaurant, I got you, bro. Like, and I say that to say, like, I really don't care what happens to y'all. But I know one thing. Y'all ass going to jail. Y'all niggas could have took me away from my motherfucking kids. For real. My son would have had to deal with watching his dad on Google or something saying his dad overdosed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you know what the scariest part about this all is? Let's say, hypothetically speaking, he did lose his life and he OD'd. People would automatically assume that it was from a drug that he took. Like if he known to take perks, or if he known to take pills or do lean or anything else, they would have swore up and down it was his fault. They probably wouldn't even knew anything about the girls because, like he said, they was cool. So anybody around wouldn't have thought that the girls would have did something like that, aside from him being that he actually survived. And it's crazy because you think, like, you know, he's being hospitable, he was being nice, he's being cool, he was being cordial, sitting there buying these girls drinks, hookah, and all that. That just goes to show that you can't show that type of love to just anyone, no matter who it is. Don't judge a book by its cover.
niggas just gotta be more careful, more aware, and I'm always aware. But this time right here changes everything. Cause I really don't remember nothing. Like, I don't remember anything after that. And for them to be able to get my chains off of me is crazy. But all that could be got that. I got insurance. Just happy that I'm still here. I got another day to see my kids. Cause that's really all that be mattering, man, to me. But be easy. Carolina girl, Gabby, we gonna find you.
Alright, y'all, so in a nutshell, like he said, they had to do a lot, right? He had to have a lot in his system or just be totally out of it for them to take his Cubans off his neck. I don't know if y'all know anything about Cubans, but they got the clasp where you can't just rip it off somebody's neck, and usually it's too small to just take it off their neck, like a hula hoop or whatever. You literally gotta take it off their neck. You gotta take the clasp. You gotta know how to do it. It's a little process. So for them to be able to do that to him and do it with ease without him knowing, that means he was definitely under the influence of whatever drug that was found in his system. And it just serves as a reminder, when you going out there, don't judge a book by its cover. Don't trust nobody with your drinks or anything. Had this man lost his life, they would have said that he OD'd because of a drug that he took on his own, right? They probably wouldn't have even thought about the girls that he was with. They probably wouldn't have even thought about anybody. They just would have just said he OD'd on his own. And listening to this story, all I could think about is Rich Homie Quan for some reason. I don't know. This just goes to show, man, you never know. You gotta watch your surroundings. Watch the people you got around you, because, like I said, you never know. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.